Hi everyone, Ashley here and welcome back to Dress to Jet. Today I'm bringing you my Christmas haul. This is everything I got for Christmas. We didn't go crazy this year. There was just a few things that I wanted, not a lot, a few things that I needed, a few things that I wanted, and that was it. We didn't go too crazy. So we live in a small-ish space, so I just didn't need more stuff cluttering up everything. So yeah, I'm gonna share with you what I got. Okay, so I'm going to start off with all the practical things. These are things that I needed and that I will use. These won't end up in a closet somewhere, being unused in 6 months. So the first thing, which is kind of silly, I guess, to ask for Christmas, were these stainless steel measuring cups and measuring spoons. So I've been doing a lot of baking. I use these a lot, just day-to-day cooking and all that. And I have a lot of plastic one sets and silicone sets, and they melt and break and they come apart and they're just like piecemeal. Like I have a teaspoon here from this set and a tablespoon here from that set, and then sometimes I don't have the right spoon because it's missed from several sets that I have. So it's kind of like a hodgepodge and they just all break and they're cheap. So I asked my husband for a good set of stainless steel measuring cups and spoons. So I'm excited to use these. This is just a practical thing that I needed because I was buying cheap stuff for so long, and so now I just have time to invest in in this small but useful thing. So to continue that trend of like useful things that I just know I needed and I will use, everything in this section is all e.l.f. Eyes, Lip, Face, which is a vegan and cruelty-free and very affordable makeup line that's in pretty much everywhere. Target, CVS, Walgreens, I think everywhere pretty much carries it now, and it's been a favorite of mine for years. Almost everything I'm wearing is e.l.f. now. Yeah, so first thing, it was a skincare starter kit. I use this at night and I was out of everything, so I was like, hey, yeah, you can get me this. This is like, this is really affordable. I think it's like $20 or $25, and it's got the 3 pieces there to wash your face, moisturize, and then for your eyes, like under your eye. Yeah, it's really great price and I use it up, so this is something I asked for. Just another e.l.f. thing. Foundation. I wear the sand color. That's what I'm wearing now. And it's just something that goes in fit in my stocking, worked, and obviously I'll use this. So I asked and got 2 of those just to stock up on them. And then another thing that I'm wearing right now, but can't see it, is the Mist and Set spray. And I was kind of like, when I first bought this from e.l.f., I was skeptical of whether it would actually do anything. But I have noticed if I'm wearing makeup nowadays, if I don't wear it, my makeup starts to kind of smudge a lot sooner. And if I do use this, it stays a lot fresher through the rest of the day. So I'm converted. I do think it does help set your makeup and keep it fresher longer. So yeah, I'm almost out of the first one that I bought, and so my husband stocked me up with 2 more. So that's going to be really useful. So the next 2 things I got were definitely want plus need plus opportunity. There are 2 Adidas shoes. I will show you them. My husband is the shoe person in the family, but he saw these, and I usually wear, I have Adidas shoes, but I usually wear a Converse, and my Converse were just beat to, like, there was nothing left in them, and they were actually kind of embarrassing to wear out. I've tried cleaning them, I just had them for years, and I wore them almost every day. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna upgrade my shoes because they were like kind of falling apart. And my husband happened to see these 2 deals on these 2 Adidas sneakers, so I went and got them. So the first set, one of these pairs, I can't remember which, was like 40% off. So that kind of talked me into getting both, because I'm like, oh, I don't need 2 brand new pairs of shoes. That's crazy. But the fact that one was like almost half off, I was like, okay, fine. But yeah, the first one are these Stan Smith, like kind of like, I guess, special edition. And these are a special vegan one, and they're even embossed there. Adidas Original Vegan. They have like an embossed stamp on the side there. Yeah, and they're just all white, pretty simple, and they have a navy blue kind of back in there. It looks black, and it, honestly, like, unless you look at really closely under a bright light, it looks black, which kind of I prefer because it will go with everything. But yeah, I thought these would go good with like some cute summer dresses and everything else. But sometimes I want to wear a dress, but I'm going to be walking a lot, and I don't want to wear like regular sneakers because that just looks so weird to me. Personally, I don't like that look. So this is something a little more like low profile and simple, that will go with that kind of thing. So I really liked these. So got those for Christmas. Put it down here. And then the next pair are similar-ish. So I've been looking at this pair of shoes, the style, for a long time, but I never bought them because the stripes down the side, you know, the Adidas 3 stripes were leather. The rest of the shoe is pretty much vegan, but the stripes were leather, so I never got them. So, but they came out with the Superstar in a vegan version. It's the same, has the same stamp there that it's a vegan version of the shoe. And this is a little more sporty, very similar to the other kind of, the other shoe. This has more of like that typical kind of textured toe, and so the back's kind of is pretty much the same. But yeah, it has those fun stripes. I've always been a fan of the profile of the shoe, and now I finally got them because they came out in a vegan version. So very happy with those. So now I have some white shoes that I gotta take care of. Gotta Scotch guard those before I venture out into the world with them. But yeah, those were kind of, I did need new shoes. We'll see how long they stay white. I'm definitely gonna have to try to take care of them a little better because I'm pretty rough on my shoes. But yeah, I was happy about those. So the next thing, this is definitely was the thing I picked out that I was like, I don't need this, but I will use it eventually, like when we start traveling again. So the brand is Matt and Nat, which is a very popular vegan, well, they're initially a purse brand, but they've branched out to shoes and other things now. But initially they were just a like a women's handbag company. So yeah, I went on their website. They're not cheap. I do have some of their items and they're very good, but they're not cheap. And I went on there, I got an email from them because I'm on their mailing list, and they had like a big sale going on. So I was like, okay, I'll have a look and see what's there. And this bag that I picked out was, I think, $50 off of it. So yeah, so it was a good deal for them, definitely. And I don't think it says what it originally was in this little thing here. No. But yeah, so it's an all vegan brand, and they do use a lot of recycled bottles as well. I think the liner and all the bags are made out of recycled bottles, so they do a lot of good stuff. So yeah, without further ado, this is it. It's just a black, big, over-the-shoulder bag with rose gold hardware throughout. It's pretty simple. You know, it has Matt and Nat there. It has a little embossing on the other side for Matt and Nat. The inside's very simple. It just has one big, or one side pocket that you would typically see. Just one regular pocket there. And in here it does say, the lining of this lining is made of 100% recycled plastic bottles. We recycle on average over 6 million bottles per year to use in their bags. So that's really good. They're a really cool company to support. But yeah, I would never use this size of a bag on a daily, just, you know, out and about. But I think this would be really good when I start traveling again, because you're out in the town or wherever in the city and you're carrying all your stuff with you. And I like that I can keep the zipper opening in the front. So if I wear it like that, and then it solves like I'm always thinking of like pickpockets. I'm always scared of pickpockets. So I keep the zipper in the front there. There's no way to get into the bag unless they slash it, which I know is a tactic, but I can only do so much. So, so yeah, I thought this would be a great bag once we're traveling again. So it might not see the light of day for a while, but I want to take the opportunity while there was a good sale and get it. So that was really, that was definitely just a complete impulse. I want it. Purchase. I didn't need that bag, but that was like the one thing that I picked out for myself that I did not need. But you know, you need at least one thing like that for Christmas, right? Okay, so the next two things I'm going to show you are things that I didn't know I was getting. My husband surprised me with them. So even though I picked out a lot of things that I got for Christmas, and I told him, like, you know, you can get me this, I need that, he wanted to have a few surprises under the tree for me, and he definitely succeeded. So I'm a big fan. I think I've done a few hauls where I had a lot of stuff regarding this love of mine, which is Phantom of the Opera, the show, the movie, the soundtrack, everything about it I love. I've loved it since I was in 3rd grade, the first time I saw it. And I've done a few like clothing hauls where I've had like, you know, the merchandise and stuff like that. But yeah, so I love Phantom of the Opera, everything. And I do have currently I have a collection of 3 music boxes that I've, one was given to me by my grandma, one was a gift when I was a teenager, and then my husband got me one a couple years ago. So we're adding to that collection. I'm gonna have to find a new place to store them because now they don't fit on the bookshelf anymore. So the first one is this. It's huge. I mean, look at that. It takes 2 hands to hold it. Music box. And it plays music of the night. Usually it's these music boxes. This is by the San Francisco Music Box Company, which is I mean, they make so many music boxes. They are like it in the music box industry, if you want to say that. They always either play Phantom of the Opera or Music of the Night, and a few very small number of them play Masquerade. You're probably like, what are you talking about if you don't like Phantom of the Opera? But you're gonna get some Phantom of the Opera stuff on this channel. Anyway, so this is obviously the gondola scene when they're going down to his lair, and it even has the little lantern hanging there. A lot of like pieces hanging out of here, so it's pretty fragile. I feel like things could break easily, so I gotta be careful where I put this one. But this is beautiful. It's one I don't have. And I'm excited to add it to my collection for sure. So I'm gonna put him carefully down over here. Okay, so that wasn't the only one he got me, but this one I had never seen before. That one I had seen on the website, on the San Francisco Music Box's website, so I knew that it existed. This one I didn't know existed, and I'm really excited for it. So this is the next one. It says Phantom of the Opera in the front. It has an image on the top. I think it's, I don't know which actors these are. I don't recognize them. Obviously, it's somebody playing the Phantom and Christine, but I don't recognize the actual actors. But obviously they played them at some point. Yeah, so it's just this beautiful, like, looks like a little trinket box. I mean, the details on it are so pretty. It's so my style. But then you open it up. I had used it a little bit ago. Here, I'll get it a little bit. I'm gonna give it a little more, I guess. So it has this like glass backing with the Rose and the Mask, and there's a little Christine and Phantom dancing down there. Music of the Night playing. And then you can put like earrings, rings, whatever. This is like a little trinket box. So there's room here to like keep jewelry or whatever. And then you just close it over. And I love it. Oh my gosh, this is like so cute. And it just to sit like that is so cute. So this will add to my collection. Like I said, I'm gonna have to find somewhere else to display them because now I have 5. And they're not small music boxes. Like you get a lot for your money when you order these music boxes. So yeah, this was like, I'm so excited for this one. This was a good buy on my husband's part. So that's everything I got for Christmas. I hope you enjoyed seeing the few things that I got. Like I said, I didn't want to go crazy this year. There was no reason to. So I just got a few things that I needed, so a few things that I wanted, and I'm happy with that. So I hope you all are having a good holiday break, no matter what you celebrate or you don't celebrate. I hope no matter what, you've got a few days off to regroup from this very, very difficult year. I, for one, will be happy to see the back of 2020, so hopefully there's brighter days ahead. But I hope you found some respite in some way during the last couple weeks of the year. So thank you for watching, and if you'd like to subscribe, the button stays at on the bottom of the video throughout most of it, so please click that and come back next time. And I've had an influx of subscribers over the last few weeks, so I want to say welcome to all of you. I know a lot of people kind of got led here by the video I made about my dad's brain cancer, and I've had a lot of great comments on that have been very touching, and it's horrible at the same time to see that so many people have told me that they've also lost a loved one to glioblastoma, which is a horrible, horrible disease. But at the same time, you find a community when you suffer something like that. So it's been nice hearing from those people, unfortunately brought together by the horrible tragedy in our lives. But I'd like to thank everyone for new subscribers, whether you came through from that video or not, and everyone that's commented on that video. That was very nice. I didn't mean to I didn't intend, it's fine that I did, but I didn't intend to get so emotional during that video. But it did, and that's fine, and I'm very feel your feelings type of person. But yeah, I just kind of wanted to explain where I had been, and it turned into this like therapy session kind of, but it was good. So again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.